how is the way that you live now, or the way you live your life, different now than before when you were diagnosed? Like, you still...
Oh, I watch... food is more important. I watch what I eat. I'm a lot thinner. Not a lot, but yeah, I'm thinner.
So you lost weight during treatment?
I lost weight before treatment. The way I found my tumor was because I lost weight.
Oh, so I was like another...
Because I had some other issues. I had some other issues, and I lost weight intentionally. And I found the tumor because I lost the weight.
Oh, okay.
So, it may have gone on undetected for an even longer period of time if I hadn't.
Yeah. Okay.
So, but now I'm more hip. I do watch. I'm more in tune to, cancer fighting foods and things like that. I try to get more of those in my diet.
Okay.
Try to get less sugar.
Okay.
It doesn't always work, but I try.
Did they, like, during treatment or after or before you actually started treatment but you were diagnosed, did they, like, give you any workout habits that you should, like...
Yeah. As a matter of fact, everything else, any other issues I had were completely set aside. Okay. And the focus was 100% on treating the cancer.
Okay. Are there any medications that you still have to take, like, daily?
I do take a supplement. I take calcium for my bones.
If you have to do it all over again, is there anything you would change? Like doctor or your treatment?
No, not a single thing. My treatment was excellent. My doctors were very aggressive. I was diagnosed one day and in treatment within 8 days. So, no, there's nothing I would do differently.
Right.
I mean, I was diagnosed, tested, all of that within 8 days.
Right. How does the threat of reoccurrence affect your life, like daily?
That's pretty serious. You always worry about cancer reoccurring. You try to worry less as more time goes by. I've been cancer-free for almost 7 years, so.
Okay. And so...
Yeah. Oh, yeah, past the 5-year mark.
So, how, like, when you go get checked, because you still do annual mammograms, correct? After the fact?
Annual mammogram.
So, do they do
See
special
my
checkups?
cancer doctor every year.
Okay. And that's just once a year?
Yeah. For 5 years, you see a cancer doctor every 6 months.
Okay.
So, after that, you see him once a year. I see my cancer doctor once a year.
Did you inherit is there any possibility that you inherited it through genetic mutation?
Yeah, I had several family members that were diagnosed with cancer. My mom, not in the breast, but she had a cancerous tumor in her esophageal area. I had an older sister that also had cancer in the stomach area. My younger sister died from the exact same cancer I had. She died from breast cancer.
And, okay, so your younger sister died, were you guys diagnosed? Was she diagnosed after you?
She was actually diagnosed a year before me.
And so, was it more, when they found it in her, it was already in a different stage?
It was in a larger tumor when they found it. Her treatment wasn't as aggressive as mine was. The drugs they used to treat her initially weren't as strong as the ones they gave me.
So you guys didn't have the same job?
No. So there was a different, slightly different path for her. And then her cancer turned out to be quite a bit more aggressive than mine was.
So do you think if you guys had like the same doctor, the outcome could be different?
I think the chances of her surviving would have been a lot better.
During the treatment, like can you compare like your energy level before or like to when you're during treatment and then now?
So during treatment, energy levels go from here to on the floor.
Right.
One of the serious issues is fatigue. You just don't have any energy to do anything during chemotherapy. Chemotherapy pretty much strips everything out of you. After treatment is over and all of that, there isn't any measurable level of energy that I can recall. I went back to work after 6 months. Worked full time, functioned the way I'd normally function.
What were some of the side effects of like having chemo? Did you lose your hair?
Oh, absolutely.
Like that?
But it was cool. I shaved my head, got some long earrings, and went about my business. Did I?
You had an afro.
I didn't even have an afro. I was bald. I walked around with a bald head. I didn't wear a wig or anything. I wear more wigs now.
That is true.
That's true. I wore more wigs before than I did when I was going through chemo.
I have pictures of you and her sitting next to each other with afro.
So, if you can recall, the day you were diagnosed, how long after until you told your family?
I told my family immediately.
And what was the reaction?
Oh, everybody was pretty upset. I mean, cancer is a very scary thing.
Right.
And then people don't understand, you don't have a lot of information. People have more information now, but still, you don't really have a lot of information until it hits your door. And then you find out, what your options are, what survival rates are, how invasive it is, all of that kind of thing.
Well, so do you, like, after everything was said and done and they finally did the last surgery to see if there was anything left, did they give you, like, a rate, like a percentage of it coming back, or is it just taking day by day?
Normally, they're watching the first 5 years. So if your cancer doesn't return in 5 years, you're pretty much cancer-free. Okay. My sister and I went through the same treatment. I was a year behind her. Her cancer was back within a year and a half. And once it came back, it was very aggressive.
So it was worse the second time?
But her prognosis was different from the beginning. When they went through the surgery, they found cancer in her lymph cells, etc. Okay. And so when her cancer recurred, it was over, from her diagnosis until she passed away, it was about 3 years of, treatment and then really aggressive treatment and being sick and all of that. So, excuse me. So, I was very fortunate. I'm very blessed because it turned out very well for me.
Right.
And it didn't have to.
Well, thank you for letting me interview. Oh, you're welcome anytime. And then, before... Oh, you can stop.
Yeah.